Hey my Nerdians, this is DK, as always, this is Nerdum. This is my fun fact series where I give you 7 to 10 facts about comic books. Doesn't matter if it's a person, thing, or an event. I hope you guys enjoy. This time it's about Pietro Maximoff, the son of Magneto and the brother of the Scarlet Witch. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's jump in.
Fun fact number 1.
Around 1997, Pietro Maximoff, also known as Quicksilver, met with a counterpart of him, actually himself, from a different timeline called Nestor, where Nestor explained that his powers are actually derived from time manipulation. Now, granted, they forgot about this, the writers that's where his powers come from, and actually went from the Triagon Mist, and actually developed temporary powers to manipulate time. So it's a whole muddled mess of his origin of where his powers come from. But I would like to believe that he had the power to manipulate time all the time because of who his sister is.
Fun fact number 2.
Pietro Maximoff is actually not the only Maximoff. It is actually his sister, which is the Scarlet Witch, and she has the ability to manipulate reality. This is why I like to believe that the Quicksilver himself, Pietro, has the ability to manipulate time, because it makes a lot more sense with if it's a family that can do it, and being both mutants, then there you go.
Fun fact number 3.
In the Marvel Universe, Pietro Maximoff is the quickest entity. He is a mutant that can outrun lightning bolts and run on top of water without displacing anything. He can run 347 miles in 3.7 seconds or even quicker, and he is overpowered. I say this because any speedster that can act before you think kind of doesn't have a reason not to beat you.
Fun fact number 4.
Pietro Maximoff, also known as Quicksilver, is inherently, by his mutant genes, super quick, but also way too arrogant. But actually, it turns out that, from what the writers say, and even in the comic books, that his arrogantness and him being so arrogant is derived from his powers itself. So, there's a reason why he's such a jerk, but it's not a very good reason.
Fun fact number 5.
Pietro Maximoff and Wanda Maximoff are both the prodigy and the daughter and son of Magneto, an Omega-class mutant that controls magnetism. And it explains a lot of where the powers come from, and also explains why the two siblings are so powerful. If you want to know more about Wanda Maximoff, we have a episode not too far back about the Scarlet Witch. You should check that out. But it explains why Pietro is so strong, and also where he comes from.
Fun fact number 6.
Pietro at one point was being taken care of by an Inhuman named Crystal, where they truthfully fell in love and actually procreated and had a child named Luna. Luna was his daughter that could sense truth and lies. This screwed Pietro over a lot because he happened to lie a lot to her and to everyone else. The relationship almost got completely broken after the events in House of M, where he said that whatever he did in that was because of a scroll, and she could tell, "You're lying. I'm not going to forgive you." But then eventually, after he decided to be honest and never tell a lie to her again, their relationship recovered to a certain degree.
Fun fact number 7.
The House of M storyline was actually partly and mostly because of Quicksilver. At some point, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch, is mind fragmented, and the Avengers and X-Men thought about killing her. And this made Quicksilver outraged, and they kidnapped him, which led Wanda Maximoff to cast a spell, and this actually led into the depower of the X-Men, where she said the words, "no more mutants," and they lost all their powers. So it all was really because Quicksilver was mad, and he loves his sister, and wanted to take care of her and not have her killed.
Fun fact number 8.
In the Ultimate storyline, Pietro Maximoff and Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, had a really nasty, incestuous relationship, and it's not very in-depth, and we're glad it's not in-depth, but you'd kind of make you think. Their child would be a whole new level of mutation, wouldn't it?
Fun fact number 9.
In the early 1990s, Marvel was on the verge of bankruptcy. So they sold a lot of their properties, most of them being towards Fox, and the Scarlet Witch and Pietro Maximoff's Quicksilver was in limbo, because they were technically not mutants and mutants at the same time, depending on their origin. Both companies, Fox and Marvel, could use them, just as long as one wasn't mutant and one was. Too convoluted for me.
Fun fact number 10.
In 2014, Marvel decided to stir the pot, and the general consensus before I get into it was that Magneto was the father of Pietro and Wanda Maximoff changed. They made it to where Magneto was no longer their father, and they got their powers from a different entity, which were not mutants, but instead spellcasters to a degree. So it changes a lot. Well, my Nerdians, those were my fun facts about Pietro Maximoff, the Quicksilver, one of the quickest men in Marvel. I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, we have a podcast coming out every Wednesday, and we take listener questions. We'll answer them in depth or quickly, depending on what you ask and what you want us to talk about. I hope you guys enjoy. Go check that out. There's previous fun facts. There's one about Wanda Maximoff, his sister, in a previous episode I would hope you guys checked out. And as always, this is DK. I am from Nerdum. This is Nerdum. I hope you guys enjoy. You're always welcome to the Kingdom of Nerdum. Salutations, my friend.